make the business even bigger.
That would involve making all these useless Centaurs into Toka employees. I mean, that's a little bit...
And welcome back.
Our employees. It did not say nothing about Toka employees. They said
subcontract the company? You mean as our company? Or
it just said that we had to have that many employees.
You're not wrong.
0.1.
You're not wrong.
Oh.
We make them 0.0 employees, and that's a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so welcome back to Toka Tales.
See if it goes that way.
I reset the stream for our...
Just another option as we go.
What's going to be a midnight stream. So we left off in the area of the Spire. Okay. So you guys camped out for the night in the village? You're going to go out in the morning?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I need to spell
that raiding party didn't do too well.
Sure it did.
So...
It ran away pretty well.
As you get up in the morning, you get a message from Kami. You guys didn't come home last night. Did you go on another job without me?
I set a Toka point to the Spire where we're at right now. Temporary Toka point, one plat. So that's 5,601 plat.
So, we're about to do some really interesting shit.
It's a new day.
Yeah.
We're either going to slaughter an entire village or they're all going to become our bitches.
You're right. The next thing I spend is start Mantium bars with my dad.
Spare the children.
Oh, so I go from spending money to diamonds.
Except on the 2-year-olds.
This will be fun.
I have no comments with the kids.
You can't eat too many of them because the ones that we're going to keep alive, they're going to Krampus.
Krampus wants
I only asked for the ones that are 2 years old and under.
We'll give you a few.
We'll give you a couple.
And you can take the blood for the points.
Yeah.
We'll figure all that out if it goes nicely. If not, we'll just take the corpses and we can still get those to Krampus.
Yeah, and then you can still eat however many of them you want.
Yeah, if there's any left, that's fine. We'll basically head to the village. I guess you want to lead, so you can talk to them.
I'll jump out first, just so.
We going in stealthy? If you want, I can triangulate a path.
No, we're going to drive right up to the front door.
Ourselves an explosion.
I go and get the car ready. And I get my pixie to get ready for driving. If we're going to do this, we'll do this right.
Oh, yeah.
I suggest that we have the... We take it slow, just travel over to the other village and have Centaur come along.
Yeah, we'll fly there as fast as we can, and then we'll crawl to the village so, they don't think we're just coming through and just smashing through the entire village.
We did smash through the whole village.
We easily could.
Yeah, definitely. If it ain't a sandworm, we'd be okay.
That much I can almost guarantee. And if it is sand. Not anymore. I don't like sand.
No. I've lost my affinity for that, thanks.
None of us ever want to go back to Athens. It's like, why?
I don't think I've seen Mother Mary.
Well, Mother Mary. We like Mother Mary.
Actually, no, I do really want to go back there. I want a couple sandworms. Like charging into battle, riding a sandworm, all of us.
Oh, just have this huge little saddle house on the back of it?
It wasn't that hard to kill. It was the whole being buried alive thing beforehand.
Yeah, but we've gotten a lot stronger since then and a lot smarter.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't be... In the same situation, I have a feeling we'd go quicker.
Yes.
In our favor, pretty quickly.
So, you guys travel it takes about an hour of travel to get to the village. Okay? You get to the village, and before they even notice you, you guys can get a good sight of it from a good quarter-mile out. And who wants to do a perception check for the village before you go and say hi?
I have energy sense on. Don't I get...
It's out of range for the energy sense.
Okay.
Yeah, do I get a bonus on mine for that?
It's out of range.
No, I know. I'm saying
if it's in range.
Perception range?
If you're trying to perceive living or undead creatures, yes.
Well, mine that 20.
Okay.
Better than my 17.
16.
I got a 17. But we'll go with his nat 20.
Oh, you're not 20?
Okay, you see pretty trees.
Yes! I've done that a couple times today.
And you're looking over and you're like... You're thinking to yourself... Lucid went through so much crap to get that little bit of blood steel, and this fucking Etten is just wearing an entire suit of crap blood steel across him. Wow. Life's weird.
Life sure is weird.
I think we should go get.
And I just paid how much to have the...
I don't even know.
I don't either, but
That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot of plat. He is not a small creature. He cost 500 plat, and we don't have enough plat right now to coat that
He's
thing.
like 10 feet tall, right? Roughly?
Lowered your Terminator style into.
So he is actually about this big.
Bloodmantium, which is.
Oh, I didn't mean
steel
this second.
and
No, that
Spider-Mantium.
we don't
No,
have the money for that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
okay,
later,
good.
I'm saying.
Okay,
All in
man.
all, he just got plated, so it only actually used like 2 pounds of metal.
Yeah, doesn't really that much. But
Oh.
I have an AC of 21 now.
Yeah, you have like a tinfoil covering of bloodmantium.
I'm shiny and purple.
My strength went up to 25.
Yeah, so we were shopping at the mall.
Yeah.
Oh,
So anyway, when you're looking at the village,
Is your strength
okay, you're noticing very quickly that
How,
these
I'm a dex
you can
monk,
count
I'm a strength
ribs
monk.
even at this distance
I have a
on them
14
from
strength.
afar. They're not moving very well. They're half starved.
Hmm.
Okay. You just thought that the ones that you would res from the dead were just kind of gaunt from being decayed for so long. And the ones that came like yesterday weren't quite as bad. But the majority of the town are pretty much half starved to death.
Jason. Lots of lunch boxes.
I pop out.
What about 20?
Pop
Good
out
enough to
20.
start.
And I just pile them up.
Okay.
Well,
I
actually,
still have plenty of energy.
I was going to say, actually, maybe pop the Toka, grab a bunch of food from the food carts, bring it back.
Can you do that? I've never tried to take more than just like a plate. They've never.
You can order food
Okay,
for delivery.
sure, I can do that too. So what would be
Post slaughter meal.
Here's your meal on
slaughter?
us. You become our employees. You get the free meal.
Exactly.
Or you die
And we still
how
eat.
much
and
would
we still eat.
meal rations be? Well, let's just say basic quality.
Basic quality for enough to feed the whole village.
Yeah, sure.
And we said, what was the total number? Let's
No, like
see.
almost 100.
34. That's 86 plus 4, so that's 90.
Give or take, yeah.
Is that almost 100?
So you figure average for rations for a day would be like 1 silver per person for decent. So 90 silver. So
So I take some of that little pixie money from those scalped corpses and I order some meals. And yeah, so, and I just get these bags of meals, I guess. I asked for like go bags, like I wanted them in little self-contained packaging.
yeah.
And
Or the alternative would be to have someone cook up and just take from the resources, because you have enough resources in your banking, you can pull resources for free for just plain meats and veggies.
true, but I just will spend the 90 silver,
Yeah.
which is nothing.
Yeah.
Literally nothing.
We shit that out before we even get out of bed.
Yeah, it's not
The
even
children
worth
come
our
clean
shit.
it
I
up.
paid more than that to get the priest here.
Yeah. So let's just drop the 90 silver, which I just transfer, and buy the bags of food. So, yeah, we have enough meals to feed the village.
All right, so I can pull them out of my communicator now.
I load them up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so you're still about a quarter mile outside of town.
All right, so we'll drive up to about a couple 100 feet, and then I'll get out.
Okay. At a couple 100 feet, the 4 big guards come right to the front gate. Okay. 2 of them in the back have longbows drawn. 2 in the front have pole arms. And as you come up, you recognize that one of the ones in the back was one of the ones that ran from you guys last night.
I'll wait.
You can stay in the goddamn fucking car right now. Let's not.
Okay, so the one that remembers him from last night starts backing off.
Stay in the truck. Stay in the truck for the moment.
I tell the pixie to slow to come to a
See
halt.
him go over to the person next to him and whisper something over.
Right in front of him.
Okay, and then 2 of them start backing up a
In
little
one-
bit.
I hit him with 6 punches, even though I actually could have hit him with 8. I forgot to account for the final 2.
Yeah, he almost beat that thing to death instantly. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
So once we stop, I kind of dismount and wait for him to take the lead.
What
Actually,
brings you
thank you.
here?
We have come with an offering.
he's up to then. So
Yeah.
I'm not one for talking. What do you guys want to get out to?
Yeah, no.
Who's your leader?
There's doors on either side.
Why do you wish to see our leader?
Do you wish for your people to survive?
We shall always survive.
Not if you're dead and join my army. So, let me talk to your leader before you say something stupid and it pisses off, my friends.
Okay. So as you guys are talking, that those two that were slowly backing off in between those other two turn and spread the message to those other two as they pass by them, who also
200
start
more.
backing up.
And tell 200 more.
Okay. The ones that are talking to you haven't noticed this. The rest of them that are out back, though, are looking over at those other two, at those group that's massing, and they're starting to back off as well. All of them heard the tale.
We're not here to kill you at the moment. Do not press your luck. Let us speak to your leader.
Of which what do you wish to speak our leader of?
If I wanted to continue this conversation with you, I would. Now go fetch your leader for me. I will slowly start.
Do you want to do a persuasion or intimidation?
If I was doing intimidation, I'd be having him out here with me.
What was this number?
12.
And why would I bring our leader to one who has already slaughtered our people?
No, we were defending. If we wanted to, we would have chased down the other two that we let run away. We did not hunt them down all the way here, did we? No. Now, get your
At
leader.
that, he turns around, sees the crowd behind him has pretty much disappeared. Stops for a moment. If you want, you can do an insight check. The rest of you could too if you wanted.
Yeah, 9 on me.
Yeah, me too.
Nat 20?
All right.
Best roll to come into the game
You
with.
swear that you could see the visions in his head of
21.
being torn apart. Same for you. Okay, only yours are added on to the idea of the visions in his face as your hands are pummeling through his chest.
That's awesome.
Okay. Karen is vibrating at your side.
Now, would you like your people to eat, or would you like to starve to death?
You have food?
I pull out some food at this point from the general thing and toss it in his direction.
At that, one of the guards, completely ignoring the leader that's been talking to you, runs back to the center hut and goes in. Pick another figurine for the new leader.
Pick some big ass
How about the mounted
motherfucker.
guy? That works.
All right.
You said mounted guy, that's the only
Oh,
mounted
I saw the one with the horse right there, the headless horseman.
He'll be headless. I mean,
I thought you didn't res one because he was headless.
So, yep, that's what it looks like.
Sure, close enough.
yeah, good enough.
Comes out. Hello. Out. You requested to speak with me.
I will walk up to him. No weapons drawn.
Okay. He doesn't have any weapons on him.
I don't
He's old, elderly, ready for the glue factory.
Yeah. So I'm not worried about any of them hurting me. So I just leave my aunt and my fucking other
Welcome
brother of theirs.
to our fair village. How can we help you?
We will give you two options: eat well and live and work for us, or we just slaughter everyone here and take over the town and make it our own anyway.
So, quick death or slow death? And what work do you wish of us?
Very little. But this way, you will be fed, you will be taken care of. You won't have to go trying to kill other neighboring villages for nothing but scraps.
All right, let's make a persuasion roll.
This one I'm pulling out. Oh,
23.
15.
I win.
You see him staring at the food that's already been
I'm
pulled out.
piling out more food right
Okay.
now and emptying out the dispenser. Like,
And you can see the bit of drool coming down his face, and you can hear the grumbling of his stomach and the quivering of his legs, barely able to stand from weakness. And you can also see behind him all the other villagers staring at the food.
So, what do you say? You become our employees of, what the hell's it called?
Shell Shock Industries.
Shell Shock Industries.
And what do you require of us in return?
Mostly half the work that you're doing now, and the other half we will train you for. Nothing that's going to get you all killed. Nothing that you're going to be starving yourselves for. You will eat.
So, if I understand you correctly, you are promising us ongoing work, food,
And protection.
and training
Mm-hmm.
in return for safe, simple labor.
Yeah.
Pretty much. This town is ours, and you are
Well,
our
fuck,
employees.
I'm not that dumb to say no to that.
I start bringing out the piles of food and I start putting them down near the big guards in a nice way.
At that point, as soon as someone caught up on the fact that the leader is basically agreeing to it, a couple of the villagers start timidly coming forward towards the food.
Next is the Beastman tribe. And
So I just start piling the food, walking back to other said pile, bringing food in piles. Honestly, I'm afraid these people are going to attack me for the food, so I'm being very
Fee?
cautious.
As a cleric,
So I have my undead do it.
you have the most experience with managing a soup kitchen and feeding those who are starving. Okay, you having been a cleric for a little while can see these people are starving, and there's a good chance they're probably going to at some point raid or rush the food table that's just being piled up with food and no one guarding it.
Can I go like to the food table and like try and see if I can get the villagers
You
to
want
line
food?
up?
Bring me your children.
Wait, you want me to go crazy?
Keep piling the food up.
I mean, I can talk to him. Yeah, well, at this point, yeah.
Make a charisma
I'm gonna
roll.
go
Charisma?
stand over here too.
Yeah, you're gonna stand with her
Yeah.
with advantage because he's gonna intimidate.
And he does that well.
19?
Do I gotta roll 20 for intimidate?
Yeah, go ahead and roll intimidate.
And she rolled, what'd you roll?
19.
19?
18 plus 9
You will line up.
Intimidation's 4, so
Bitch will line.
No questions asked.
They're like, we're getting food. I don't care. Whatever you want us to do for it.
No questions asked. They all perfectly line up.
Single file or death.
Okay. A few of them, you see their
no food.
their skin go bleach white.
All right. Make sure you feed the women and children and the leader first. Then the
Yeah.
rest can eat.
Meanwhile, I'm like,
Yeah, right.
Okay. As they're all lining up, you start seeing that women come out and line up
don't have
next
the
to their
names for that.
husbands. And all of them are married, as like 2, sometimes 3 kids each
Or more.
come up and line up with them as well.
I'm gonna wave the kids over first. And the wives. Just like, them all out. And like, wave
The wives probably wouldn't leave their husbands, but the children.
With that intimidation roll and that control roll, nobody questions jack shit at this point.
So the children are eating first because we say they are.
we go feed the old man.
Yeah, old
We'll
people
feed the old
first.
man and then the children
Yeah.
and then everybody else.
Man,
Okay,
children.
so let's just speed ahead. You spend the next hour distributing food in a very orderly fashion.
Very orderly.
Portions too.
I went into this thinking we were burning down the town. But
It's okay because we're off to the Beastman tribe in a
And
minute.
that's probably not gonna go as well as this one is.
Probably not.
So you have satiated the town. Are you writing an actual contract with this?
We will do that later.
He's
at the
not a
moment.
token employee, so you would have to register him. Okay. If he's not registered, then he's not considered a token employee, and whatever contract you set up with him is non-token related.
Yeah, well, we didn't want it Toka related. They just
We
said,
didn't want Toka related,
Toka
so
just said we have to have employees. We have employees.
They don't count as
They don't count,
towards
and
the
we'd have to
token
give
points.
each one of them in a Toka thing. I mean, at the moment, let's not bother.
No.
But let me get the information for this place as our first ACG territory.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, what do you want to name this village?
Up to the group.
Nowhere to go.
ACG.
Well, it's
If I can make a
ACG.
kind of dumb suggestion.
The town of ACG.
If we're gonna go do the same thing with the beast guys, we could name like one something assault related and the other something collect related. So there's like synergy between them.
Well, no, I'm
The
expecting the
assault
beast one.
Assault
If
Bergen
we don't,
Collectville.
if we don't slaughter all of them, the other ones we will have moved here into.
No, so this is going to be.
Suggestion.
This one is going to be a primary, secondary location of the ACG. Kind
So it's
of
got to be ACG.
ACG something outpost. What do we want to name it? Outpost.
ACG Spire Outpost?
Spiral outpost.
There you go.
Yeah.
Spire Outpost.
Spire outpost. Okay, so
At least then you know exactly which one it is at the Spire.
yeah.
Because I'm sure we're going to have many more.
Yeah. ACG, Lake of Fire. ACG, Tundra.
Hell's fucking Tavern.
ACG, Plains of Avernus.
All right, so
ACG, the Hack City.
I'll go sit down with the leader, talk to him.
Yeah, he's about 150 years old. He should be dead.
Damn.
You see that he, with your life sense, you can sense that there are 3 lives in him right now. The life of the Centaur, the life of the Bloodsteel that's keeping him alive, and the life of another entity that you can't quite define. It's too weak.
Well, maybe with a little bit of food will help.
I'm gonna walk around as she's feeding the children. I'm gonna pull out Krampus's naughty and nice scanner and scan any of the children.
Yeah,
Do
so
any
I see
pop?
Salt candies. So like with every child I give food to, could I put like one candy on their tray too?
Okay, so all the kids are attracted to Fee, to Kami,
Okay.
and they're circled around her. So they're all in one easy place for you to go and do scanning.
I scan each one of the kids. What do I roll?
All right, so we have 52 kids. So
Can I roll a
I
d100
will-
times divided by 2?
I will let you do one of 2 things. I will either let you roll a d100, divide it by 2, and that will be how many of them come out nice or naughty, and you choose which one beforehand.
Okay.
Or you can flip a coin 52 times and see how many of them end up heads or tails, and
That'll take
Pick
one.
one.
I'm too lazy to do the flip a coin option, so we're
Yeah.
just gonna go with the roll d100 and divide it by 2.
Good call.
Are you rolling for good children or bad children?
Bad.
Let's say bag. We'll use the dice tray. 78. So divide that by 2, that rounds out to about 35 kids.
Yeah.
So about
36 and a half.
okay.
And a half. How can you maybe
I
have a
carried
child?
one of the kids in
Right?
half.
So what was it again? 72?
73.
73, yeah. So that would be...
78.
No.
Yeah, 78.
Oh, 78. Okay, 78.
All right, so 78, so that would be 35, 39. Wow, so out of the 52 kids, 39 of them are brats.
You hear
And now let's roll a d20 for one of them, just to make it an even number, and see if one of them is really like naughty or nice. If it's below 10,
6.
naughty. So he's halfway between the neutral and naughty. So you find 40 that could count as naughty.
In every 10.
You hear your Toka communicator beep after this. And I just don't want to say this out loud, so this is why I'm doing it Toka communicator, and I don't have to bother with the accent. So we have
So there's only 12
39. We have 39 naughty kids. I mean, this is on the group
39,
chat.
maybe 40.
39, possibly 40 naughty kids. How do we take them for Krampus? Is it written in the message? It's a group chat. You can all see this. I'm not asking. I'm asking the best way to do it.
Connie's gonna put in a message. Do any of you have like a bag of holding or like a dimension door?
I can order.
Bag of holding, they'd only survive up to 10 minutes.
Does Krampus care?
Okay.
Temporary Toka point.
Yeah.
Krampus.
Make an intelligence roll for me a sec.
Does anyone have a pocket?
Do I have advantage on that?
No. This is for just to see if you come up with the idea I'm about to give you.
2.
2?
This was even odd. No.
No.
But I'm thinking temporary token point Krampus.
Yeah, so I'll make a. Wait a minute. Krampus is in my Is in my
Yes, he's in
umbrella
all our-
communicator.
He's in our regular
both
communicators. Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
there many a time now.
Oh, I was just out of thought.
But I meant a temporary one from here.
Yeah,
Tell
I'll
one
set a
from here
temporary
up.
one. We'll do a temporary port.
Have her take the kids, bring them to Krampus, and you go with them.
So can you tell this to the guy so I can start shuttling the kids to Krampus?
Yeah,
Yeah, how are you going to tell their families you're taking more than half their kids?
We're leaving
Training.
them with 12 out of 52.
for training. These are the ones we have selected.
Advanced training for children. Okay, so you got to explain to the guy though. So he's by it.
I know. I gotta.
I'll wait. If you want to wait. Oh shit! I'm on my phone. I was gonna grant him a crit success, so he could actually get this because I want these children to go to Krampus. This is my evil. You started this process. It's all I'm getting. God damn it! Let me do this. I don't have a phone. My phone's in the other room charging.
All right, so you can deduct it out of his.
You want to?
later.
Yeah, I will give it to him after the fact.
All right. So don't bother rolling.
Okay.
Well, for advanced trading, it would probably do better, and it would probably be fed well there too. Is correct.
They will be fed unlimited amount of food,
And so we'll probably see them in like 6 months to a year.
depending on how well they do at training.
If they do well, it might be longer. Just tell them that.
Well, it's like almost all of our children, though. Well, I suppose.
You'll be eating more and better, so now you'll be able to even have even more.
He gets up and starts talking to the other people.
I contact Krampus and let him know that we have a delivery, but I'm setting up a teleportation point for reference.
He's not very good at coercing the other people. The other Centaurs are not happy with the idea and start calling their kids over from Kami over to them.
Can I try to?
I rolled low on his persuasion.
Can I try to
Doesn't he get advantage?
keep the kids' attention with more candy and stuff? Like keep them.
He hasn't been a very good party leader. Make a persuasion roll to see if you can persuade the kids to go to you instead of their parents.
6.
Total?
Bonus
Yeah, I mean I didn't really.
at persuasion.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, 6.
No, they go to their parents.
You know I should have rolled.
Those kids.
Short while later, the leader comes back to you. I'm sorry, I tried explaining to him, but the parents do not want to leave their kids. Unless you're willing to send the parents for training as well.
How many parents would that be?
I mean,
Well, I just
I don't
intimidate
think
the parents.
Krampus is
Say,
going
give
to
us the
take
kids
parents,
now.
though.
No.
We're on the way
No.
training
No.
now.
Not yet.
are we doing? Are we gonna go real dark and just? I'll be like, everyone come here as I put them all in a demented portable hole, and that's how we get rid of all the village.
Well,
Except
right
for
now,
the children.
honestly, the only one I really give a shit right now about is the fucking leader, because now, with that third sense I'm sensing in him, I am really curious.
Sorry, I'm not trying to go dark. I really am not.
Oh, please, who's been pushing all this?
Next village over. We could just try our luck with the kidnapping at the next village over. See how they go.
I can intimidate the parents and
Didn't you already
release
send
the kids
Krampus the message
go.
that we
No, not yet. I mean, I haven't. I was waiting
It's
on
up
this.
to you if you want to. Do you tell the rest of the group that you're going to do it, or you just do it?
Can I?
You going with intimidation? Mm-hmm. Can I set my picture on Valkyrie to give myself a bonus and assist in his intimidation?
Are you telling them that you're going to try and
Yeah, I'm
intimidate?
doing it.
Okay, I was just going to say I rolled a 16 for persuasion to try and talk
Well,
him into
okay.
it, but
I didn't do it yet, so go
Are
ahead.
you
Well, you said
talking
you're
to the
going
whole
to.
group?
I was going to.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, he was delaying
He's
on his,
trying.
and you actually rolled,
I
so.
didn't roll yet.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So,
give him the chance. If he works, then we don't have to. If it doesn't, then we mollywomp these bitches.
yeah, that's successful. They'll listen to you a lot better than they. I rolled a 9 for persuasion for the old man.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 6 for their resistance to yours.
Can I tell the pixie to go collect the children as like a warming thing to get them enticed into it?
She has the benefit to persuasion, so yeah, she goes through and starts collecting the children back over towards Kami.
Okay.
Once they're over by Kami, I start the message to Krampus, letting him know that we have a delivery. I ask him if the best way to do it is with a Toka point, temporary teleportation point for him to get the children.
Well, for children, that could be a bit difficult unless you want to add them all to a party. So why don't you give me your location temporarily, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
I do so, and then I give her the
Okay.
location.
A few moments later, you see 2 candy canes rise up from the ground.
I love Krampus. I'm so happy we gave him children, naughty children.
As the candy canes come up with their curves like this, they just kind of meet up in like a gate. The entire air in between them just starts to sprinkle snow. And then out from the snow, you see 2 children come out dressed up as little elves with pointy hats, who come out holding plates of cookies and come out in the sweetest voice. Merry Xmas! You want some cookies? Come on! We get all kinds of free toys, too. Kids go running.
You have to try to keep the good ones out of there, though.
I will even let
I
them
made
go
sure
if you
that
want
the
to.
pixie was got the 40. That was the, and we took the 40th one. Why not? Because
Keep the 12 good ones distracted with like my hamster.
The 12 good ones didn't come over from their families.
I have a feeling that it only attracts the ones that. But so
You had
then
the pixie get them. You had already marked which ones were
that's
mine.
right. That's what I was doing. So, yep. So the pixie did her job.
So the kids disappear. As the last kid trots his way through, the little children elves look at you. Merry Xmas!
Merry Xmas.
Merry
Thank you.
They turn
Xmas.
around and disappear through the field of snow. The candy canes slowly sink back into the ground and disappear.
Just holding out my communicator,
And
waiting.
as soon as they disappear, you hear this demonic low laughter.
You're welcome.
Merry Xmas to you.
I eat tonight. This is what I'm thinking about.
Right.
We just sent him 40 naughty kids.
And out comes the Red Robin. Yum.
Your delivery of instant chicken is delivered.
All right.
So I'm just holding on my communicator waiting because I feel like I'm going to get a response.
Okay. Then comes a response from you with a package attached. And with it are 4 holly jolly rings. That was short-lived. I'm back from Slooty. So I take it that either you got bored kicking their ass or you got your ass kicked.
But I thought he said we had our choice of 4 Holly Jolly items, not
Yeah.
rings.
Well, the rings can be attached to anything.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
that works.
So you have 4 holly jolly rings.
Slide one to our monk.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, I give you a ring.
All right.
Put it on your left hand.
Put it on your left hand.
Yeah.
You're going to have a Holly Jolly beating on both hands, man. We're going to make it happen. And I need to add this.
You wonder her.
She doesn't punch or hit.
Oh, she can put it on
block.
anything though.
Huh?
I can claw and I
Would that give her a bonus to a claw? So I give you a
alright, yeah,
ring,
that'll work.
and does it magically size to a fit, whatever size it is?
Yeah.
So it just fits on, and now every time you claw, you do Holly Dolly damage. He'll give you the stat.
Oh, she has that vein of
Yeah, well now you got another
elemental
one.
stuff on her left middle finger, so she's gonna put that Holly Jolly one on her right middle finger.
Just specify on your character sheet when you get back. When
Which
you do
hand
stats.
it's on? Don't matter where.
That
which
means
hand.
I have 2 left.
Yep.
I'll hold on to them for now. We'll give it to an undead minion later.
No, husband didn't want to play without his friend anymore. Aww.
Aww. I'm sorry.
I can understand that. Games
What's the
aren't
Holly
quite as
Jolly
much fun.
stat?
Hold on. It's
Hold on, I got it too.
I love how this.
oh, it's con save, not whiz save.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't really can read my writing.
So
but
it's a
right there now.
Constitution save, or D6 poison damage and confusion.
Okay.
Con save, D6 poison damage, fails, and confusion.
The sweetness of the holidays compels you.
Right. All right. So sitting down with the elder.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me.
So these people actually get
I've partaken a little bit of the food.
That's lying to their faces.
Studying him
Actually,
even more
kids back, or
deeply.
he's lying to their faces.
Oh, they're never getting
Trying to get any kind of beeline on that third.
No, we're just
exercise.
totally lying to their
Sense
faces.
stone.
We were evil.
Okay.
That was
Do
evil.
a insight check.
So we're gonna have to come up with
Do you
more
have your life
excuses for
sense
why they
up?
never come
Always.
back.
With advantage.
They'll be so happy and content and well
Thank
fed,
God.
they'll forget about it. We move on.
Sure.
16.
16?
No, that ain't right there. Perception. I'm blind today. Oh, there we go. 18, sorry.
18?
Yep. 18.
I said insight.
Ooh. Alright, so, sorry, 16.
Okay. Sorry.
Makes a difference.
Yeah, because you're looking into his soul.
Yep.
So you can, because you've now had a little bit of experience with it, you can now sense the essence of the bloodsteel and its corruption in him as its own essence. You can sense his soul, which is the dominant soul. You can also sense that there is a repressed soul in him that, with that high of a check, make a religion or arcana check
I'll do Arcana, my religion. Well, actually, my religion ain't
to see if you can
24.
figure out what caused it.
20.
20?
Dirty 20.
Okay. This man apparently consumed his own twin when he was young, and part of his twin soul still resides within him.
Nice. That could be fun.
Just
pulling out.
Dormant.
Would he benefit at all from a heal?
No.
No. Okay, I didn't think so. But
He's
I
at
figured
full
I'd
health.
ask.
He's just
Old,
old,
and corrupted.
frail, corrupted.
Exactly.
Hasn't eaten anything proper in a while.
Yeah, and the blood sense in him there is probably the only thing keeping him alive
Yep.
this long.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not as infatuated with him now as I was before. All right, so I ask him, where's the location of the Beast Tribe?
To the northeast.
We're going to take one of your men, at least enough to get us there, and then they come right back.
Okay.
We're going to go have a conversation
careful.
with them.
Making the same decision with you.
Maybe. They're not as high on my priority list as these guys were, only because we wanted this town, and I kind of wanted it full. The Beastmen, unless they do something really nice that really puts me in a much better mood, I'm going to let all you motherfuckers go and slaughter everything. So they better pray they're in a fucking good mood.
Okay.
All right, so
So you're traveling to the Beast Village then?
yep, taking one of the big guards with us because I know, I'm sure one of them's been at the raiding party to go there.
Yeah, you taking the vehicle?
Oh hell yeah!
All right. So when you get about a quarter mile away from the village, you can get a decent eye on it.
Okay, we let him
And
go.
everything's pretty flat and easy anyway.
Well, he's eating now, so
Okay.
he's not
So-
dying of hunger, so he can make it back to the village, no problem now.
So perception roll to investigate the village.
Hey, where the hell are you? We could use another 20.
Oh yeah, 26, 24. Sorry.
2.
Okay. So once again,
Trees.
9.
how the hell did that Etten fucking get bloodsteel armor, that much of it?
Oh, I'm
And it
sorry,
was-
6.
and so the two of you are both now looking at that Etten like, how the fuck did he get so much bloodsteel armor when you couldn't get a hold of it? And Kyle still hasn't figured out what he is now. He's been strangely quiet.
Right?
He didn't even complain that Karen did most of the damage.
Actually, got me.
So with that type of
Oh shit, that reminds me. I gotta put down Karen one liking because like my blood from the first time doing it.
yeah,
Didn't have everybody
Yeah,
else.
good call.
that counts as a human, as a humanoid, a beast, and an
We can
aberration.
go
You
back.
gotta
and
have them
ask.
all like close
Damn.
hands, like,
How do I write
just
that?
like run by high
So-
five.
So now
Yeah,
One more for humanoid.
You could do that.
Yeah, these are
I mean,
humanoids,
it's-
so you had 1 point each for both of them.
I mean, honestly,
just
the next time we
Karen.
distribute food, just have them
He
stick their
hasn't-
finger
he
at the end of
hasn't
it
gotten
as a training practice.
My blood yet.
And that
Oh,
was
right, I
like,
thought you
you
were
just
gonna
have them
do-
dip it on their hands, and you
I
get.
hadn't given my
We could
blood
literally
yet.
have them deposit blood
All right, so
along
then
the
right on this line.
as we give them food in the
Aberration.
morning.
Pick your finger on this.
Did you guys want to spend an extra hour at the village
Apparition,
after doing that just to do that blood?
ABORTI.
It's up to you guys. It's
While
not
you're
my
there.
thing.
I mean, I wasn't doing anything while we were there. So,
Yeah, so I mean, if you want to metagame that back to doing that during that time.
I'll metagame that.
Because Tom wasn't doing anything either anyway.
Yeah, I was.
So,
I was
the
just
two of
standing
you-
by. So
Want to do that even before the kids go away? As like pre the kids going off?
Like
Sure.
getting
I'll
blood
allow
from
that. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a lot of people.
And what was the other one? Aberration and what?
Aberration, beast, and humanoid.
That was it.
I
All
might
right,
be
and
doing
beast.
some-
Okay.
some
Sorry, I
actual
couldn't remember
pluses
the
here.
third one.
Yeah, right. You might
Well,
get.
Kyle don't have any of that because so.
So how many people was it? Did
So
they
you gave
get
it to
for
him.
blood points?
So-
We call them blood points.
There was
Yeah.
52 children,
86, 90.
so I'm adding 90.
90 humanoids.
So 90 humanoids to both of them.
I have 98 humanoid.
So
That's
99 for
5,
Kyle.
25, 50, 70. So I have a plus 3.
That's 100.
100.
can you get 2 of your party members
What
just to
carry?
even it out?
Hey guys,
I'm the only humanoid. Actually, you are too. You are too. So
Yeah.
we have
I
few humanoids.
just need a quick drop.
I just walk over shit.
Quick drop.
So you got the
have a
2
lichen
more.
in you.
High five.
Yeah, high five.
You don't have a lichen in you.
It's a monstrous.
Oh no, you don't know.
Yeah,
you
don't
don't
say
know.
nobody knows
I
you
know,
except
yeah.
me.
Well,
When
that
you
counted
slap,
beast?
do you slap him
No.
to give him a
Would that
drop of
count
blood?
as-
Yeah.
would that
He
count as
won't. He
beast?
won't realize it in game because he doesn't know what their bonuses are going. But
I just feel the hands getting stronger.
if you do give him one, he'll get a slightly extra tingle from you, and he'll be able to put the points in each one. And he just doesn't realize that they are there in game
Yeah.
because it's not like in game you could take a look at how many you've killed of each one.
Kyle needs one more, make 100.
Alright, so that makes 100 humanoids, which gives me plus 4 to...
I go over there.
plus 4 to attack
There,
against
you're at 101.
humanoids.
Oh shit!
You're gonna beat the
So
shit
is that
out-
against attack rolls or damage or
Both.
Both.
Both?
Both.
You just have now a +4 every time you punch a humanoid.
What's your guy's name?
A man beast
Zeta.
humanoid.
Huh?
Zeta.
Huh?
A man
ZTA.
beast humanoid.
I'll give you a chance.
This is the furries.
Hey, I just give
Can
him
we kill them?
I just quickly slap his head.
Okay, and then you get 1 humanoid, 1 beast, and 1 aberration.
That makes 101.
Sluty says, "I believe that. I've done that before. It sucks."
But you don't know about this one.
Oh, feels good to be home
Yeah.
and be able
I
to
still
watch
don't
only
know.
audio
Yeah,
at
I
work
still gotta write it
sucks.
down, but
Oh man, yeah, that does suck, Homoculi. Sorry, I completely missed that message. I feel bad.
Now what are you?
So how many people
Sorry, I had a
need
lot
to
of
die?
those.
You're a seafood.
Yeah, I'm a deep.
Oh, and so yeah.
Give what? Drop blood to Kyle and Karen.
We'll get back to
I
the
think
new
that
village in a few
That would
moments.
classify as human.
Yeah.
It's no.
Was she classified as a humanoid?
She's an aberration.
She's an aberration, okay.
Kyle,
I was going to say it was an elemental.
It was-
aberration.
She's just gonna stab her finger with her nail. And it's like bluish black
Yep,
blood that
on
just
Karen and
drips on
Kyle.
both of them. Yeah.
Let me see the list of creatures again for the Bloodstealer, if you don't mind.
That's it to him.
Because she's like a deep dweller, she doesn't have normal red blood like
Right.
we would. It's more like basically
So,
water. So it's like
I would
blue.
say Fee would count as an aberration. Basically a dragon and a fae.
so I gotta get. She just gave drop blood to Karen and Kyle. So Karen
Write
gets
that down.
2. Because you already had one out.
Covered by 101 humanoids.
Now you have a
One.
dragon and a fae.
Well, actually, it's purple, right?
Just leave it on the same
Commy's
line,
blood
just
is
so you know
purple,
exactly
right?
what
Yeah,
color it is,
yeah,
and
yeah.
what letter it is.
Yeah. Okay, so her. You
So I
don't
have
get
to
like
keep writing
blue
it.
blood dropped onto Karen and Kyle. It's
I know. I'm writing it down. Boom, boom, boom.
It's like that color purple.
I'll let you do it your way. I was just trying to make it
Right.
easy so you have less
Right.
writing.
One. And what was the other
Honestly, what makes it easier for him too is that he's going to have the same number as Greg. So when he gets the printout of it, he can just add in the numbers for all
Print
that
out an
then.
extra version of the sheet if you want. Bring it with me next week.
That would be good.
No,
you.
no, he was what?
Dragon.
Aberration and Dragon?
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
And fae.
Fae. It puts her in just that slightly off.
What a hybrid. I mean, I look at you like this demon mermaid, so I mean,
F-U-Y.
it all makes
That's
sense.
fae.
So a techno mermaid.
No, you're not a techno
yet.
mermaid yet. We can put like some automated Magicel turret on your back and actually make you a, you know.
If you're gonna do that, make
When I
it
get
so that
attacked-
way,
when I
like,
attack a
the magic
humanoid,
sounds like going
101
through
is
my
what?
body, like a cyborg.
What?
So it's like
Yeah,
a part of my
101
blood.
humanoids.
You
Yeah,
want to be a
25
Gundam
You get a
mermaid?
plus 4 against humans.
You want to be a Gundam
Every
mermaid?
25 gives you
We're
one.
turning him into a
So 100,
Gundam
that gives
robot.
you
You want to be a
Yep.
Gundam
So now
mermaid?
Big
you're
robot,
plus 4.
Yeah, he wants to be a big robot.
Your
and
attack rolls and
and-
damage on top of your strength.
I wonder if I could get a copy of
So
my
then
dad's
I-
You're at
target.
11 already.
Why do you want
Before
that?
you
Because I
swing,
want to put it on
you're at
the
11.
on a back of a cleric. Fuck you and your I heal
Here.
only. No, but the turn on my back, shoot shit. I heal.
Usually, like what I do is I'll mark it on the side.
Well, I got extra hit +1.
See,
What, hitting
this is
damage?
why bloodsteel weapons are.
That's because
It's such a simple concept, but once you get going with it, it becomes
That's because of the bloodstone.
OP. If you,
Unfortunately, now I'm going to be bugging you about seeing if everything we're fighting is a humanoid or not.
that's fine.
No, you wouldn't be the
Is it a
first.
humanoid?
If you don't remember to ask, then that means you're not remembering to put down the listing,
swing.
or you're not sure what it is.
Plus that 1 point.
Okay, which means that you're missing out on possible
that
bonuses
goes
to your
to
weapon,
Kyle.
because
Oh, yeah,
I'm not going to
Kyle
remind
does.
you.
If we want to have fun with this and actually, I just kind of want to see you go one-on-one with a beast person and get haste and punch them 8 times with a +3 to human, +4 to humanoids,
plus
right?
4.
Is that what you're at?
Yeah,
now?
plus 4.
So it's like,
That was a beast person.
that would just be a lot of damage. You would hurt them. You would kill them.
I went with dragon
That would be
instead of
funny.
beast.
We could ask them to pick
I went with
their
dragon
strongest
instead of
warrior.
beast.
I could humiliate their strongest warrior in your village.
We came to kill your village, but we're going to give you a chance. We're going to give your strongest warrior a chance against our monk.
Demonstrate our strength. I will humiliate your strongest warrior.
If your
in
warrior
hand-to-hand
beats our
combat.
monk, we will let you live.
So now that we've gotten through the meta game, going back while everyone else was
Yeah.
bullshitting
I'm
the kids
honestly
and stealing
down
them,
to do that.
Yeah.
Krampus is happy.
Getting
That's
some
all
blood
that
from
matters.
everybody.
Yes, he
Rep
is
with
pride.
Krampus.
as you're making them all voluntarily,
Donate.
quote unquote, donate a drop of blood for each of your.
3 weapons. 3 different weapons on the table. It's like just donate.
3 drops of blood for 1 snack.
and a water bottle.
Hey, if you just give me a whole arm, I might give you 2.
No, we're not getting into body part market. No. That's much.
I wonder how much I can
So-
get their organs for.
You reach the town. These beastmen are not anywhere near as starved as the centaurs were. Okay, good. Just curious, is the guy sitting next to Joe his brother? Okay, good to know. Thanks, Joe.
No problem. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Just restock the village with the same ways.
Same dudes.
Do we need roll numbers here
We need
again?
more?
What do we
So,
have?
first number. Who wants to roll for how many fighters there are?
Whoever.
Oh, well,
Oh, we'll let Greg roll this. He loves rolling high. Tom, you can roll the second one.
We fighting.
No, just remember, don't roll 100.
23.
So there are 23 warriors.
That's not bad. That's not
That's
bad.
more than the Centaur towns.
Yep.
A lot more.
what I roll for
No
now?
100.
Next, we'll roll for how many villagers?
Roll high, Tom. Roll high.
51.
Okay.
Okay. So 51 villages on top of the 35 warriors.
And then, who wants to roll for kids?
I'll roll for the
I'll
kid,
roll
yeah.
for the kids. I'll roll for the kids.
100
If
children.
you roll for kids?
drooling.
Let Key roll for kids. She's the one that
Holy
so.
shit!
97.
Krampus, I roll high
For you, baby.
The snack bet smiles back.
All right. If you roll 97 kids, then at that point, let's roll again. Okay, and take half of the number that you roll on a D100, and that's how many kids you have under the age of 5 years old.
What's 39 divided by?
19. We'll call it 19.
So there's 19 infants out of the group? Is that what we're
19
saying?
infants.
Under 5.
And that's what you like.
Under 2.
Yes, she likes
2 and under. She likes him young.
And the ones that aren't, so the 19 ones, that could be a few bad kids out of the rest. So are we going scorched earth, collect the children?
They're infants. I'm sure they can't roll bad on that meter.
You never know, we can check them anyways before we eat them. Maybe it's a bad fucking infant. Whatever. I want Krampus to be happy.
Fucking horrible.
Krampus needs to be happy.
I mean, if you wanted to, we could do that whole thing I suggested with just beating up their strongest dude to humiliate them.
We can offer it.
What were you going to say?
I forgot.
Let's say with that many children, the townspeople aren't going into it, so it's
Sorry,
just the
I
fighters. We'll do 27
Yeah.
fighters.
I'm sorry.
So the other thing that you notice is that, first of all, like I said, these ones aren't starving. Apparently, they have their kids in litters.
Yeah. Apparently. Big fucking litters, too.
The Beastmen. So, I mean,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. And somebody roll a d4 for me.
Tom's throwing every other dice
It's
out
going to
trying to get
decide
one.
what kind of hybrid animal creatures they are.
3.
3?
Something good. Come on, baby. Something good.
Well, I was going to do dog,
Eh.
cat,
Ew.
prairie dog,
Cats suck.
Rabbit?
dog,
Oh.
cat, prairie dog, and then the third one I was going to
I'm eating
do
one of the
was
rabbits.
Because the rabbits have,
a
like,
collection of
three,
multiple
like, so
types
many
of creatures.
babies, so it's like it makes sense.
You rolled a 3, so
Multiple would have been awesome.
prairie dog men.
Oh.
Not nearly as intimidating as I thought it did.
No, prairie dog. Man. Fuck. I'm not even hungry. Are you hungry for that?
No, that doesn't sound as tempting. The bunny people would have been best, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even the
I can
mix.
still
At
punch
least
him.
we would have had some options.
Dog's not bad. I've eaten dog.
Oh, we've eaten cat. I mean, we have Chinese food all the time.
True.
We had to. You had to roll the one thing nobody likes, right?
Unless somebody wants to spend the points in order to change the story a bit.
I don't have a luck point. Well, you have an,
Does
you have
anyone
a-
have an inspiration
you have
or luck
inspiration
point that they
point.
want to change a part of the
Inspiration
I
story?
didn't get my inspiration
So
point
you
for
can
grabbing
re-roll
your
it then.
cigarettes earlier.
Yeah, Fee has a few too.
I'll use that one that I got earlier, I guess.
Okay.
What creature do you want to change them into?
I heard you were excited about rabbit people, so
Well, I was thinking 4, because 4, then we have a mix of everything.
I didn't forget what 4 was, so.
It was a mixture of creatures.
Yeah.
We'll choose like.
What do you guys want?
Well,
I'm
a mix of
impartial.
those
I'm
3.
punching them all the
That's
same.
fine.
4?
So we go with the wide collection. So we got Zootopia going on in this village.
Exactly.
Is that the best analogy?
Sure.
Okay.
And I still have my 1 hero point. So grab
A
me
mixture of dog people.
Yeah, right.
Make it dog people, bunny people,
Ooh, Fee, write this down.
and
Okay.
I can write it down.
and what's the third type of creature?
Hamster.
Cat people.
Cat people.
Cat or hamster people? Which one?
Cat.
Cat.
I think hamster
Yeah,
people
the hamster people I might just start eating immediately. So let's go with the cat
And they're
people.
not really people. They're only this big.
Dog people, cat people,
And bunny
and
people.
bunny people.
Sure.
Okay. We'll say it's like an even 30% mix.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. So,
Same setup.
Yep.
yeah, so you approach the town.
How many guys go meet us at the front of the perimeter?
3 of them come up to the front. All 3 look like relatively large dogmen, each carrying what look to be claw-like weapons on their arms.
So, I'll step out. Jason
I'll step
and
out.
him.
I'll step up behind Jason.
My 2 undead at my side as usual.
And then a cat person comes
I'll
up,
sit over here too.
because I've just been dying to do this, because it's going to be funny. I hope. Or everyone's just going to call me lame. Okay, so Catman comes up. All right, Mal. What we got here now?
I already love this man.
You're making us not want to murder you.
Maybe.
Oh my god, it's Pandar all over again. You've known this NPC for 2 minutes and they're already my favorite.
I know he hasn't offered me any alcohol yet, so he hasn't gained any bounty points yet. Maybe make some Pandaren ale, fucking then we'll talk.
And how can I help meow on this perfect day?
I look over at you.
I shrug. I don't really know what to make of the situation. I can auto lock on him now and obliterate him with a lightning bolt if you want. Like, that's exactly what I'm thinking about as I'm looking over at this animal person, this cat person. I'm like, I wonder if lightning can strike a cat. Let's find out.
The Yetin looks over at you. I smash.
Not yet, my friend.
Okay, Karen is vibrating, like pulling away from your belt.
Hands are just slowly
Okay.
rising.
You swear you could feel her like reaching for your hand or any type of exposed flesh.
So smacking the butt of
Hey,
the ass.
bitch.
That's a pretty high roll.
There it is.
Make a contested strength roll.
Oh, God.
Nat 20.
Oh, thankfully. Oh, my God.
The axe pops up, you just whack.
He rolled a 16. You had to roll high.
If that is succeeded, then I'll just let you know, just so
Karen
for
was
fun.
going to go nuts and
Karen was
zip.
going to jump up and bite him, just enough to get enough blood to turn into a dog and go running.
Oh, my God.
Ryan.
That's
What's Kyle doing? Oh shit, Kyle. What are you doing yet?
Nothing.
Okay.
He's actually quiet. He's actually afraid.
He's
He's still weirded out. He doesn't know.
He's afraid of Karen. That bitch's gonna eat me.
I feel weird. I have this fucked up weapon. That's no fair. She turned into a dog.
I wouldn't turn into a dog. What the fuck?
I've always been jealous when he uses another weapon, but I gotta admit, she's cooler. I'm never gonna get used again.
I might be smarter, but she's cooler.
He threw me in a forge and hit me with his other stuff. Sorry, I have a cramp in my side from laughing.
I do want to take a quick break here before we start this mess.
Yeah, that's...
I think me and Jason and the rest of the crew here gonna have to have a quick conversation.
All right, so then we'll take a short break.
Quick smoke break.
I could use it.
Yeah, I know.
We will return in a few moments. All right, we'll be back.
Okay.
We gotta get that one.